Hey guys, and welcome to River Raven Collects. Today we've got our first from the Mortal Kombat line. I'm probably not going to be picking up too many more of these. I'm not the biggest fan of Mortal Kombat, like I enjoy it, but yeah, I'm not the biggest fan, so I don't think I'll be picking up any more figures. However, this is a Commando spawn, so obviously it's a spawn figure that is in the Mortal Kombat game. So that's why I picked him up, because I think he looks really cool. He was released in 2002, so yeah, not that old at all. I actually thought he was like older than that, but the one that I was getting confused with is there's a slightly bigger Mortal Kombat Commando spawn out there, and that is one that I actually do want to pick up. And we actually already do have a Commando spawn in the collection. We have this one here. I'll put up on screen here. I haven't unboxed that one because unfortunately he didn't come in a box. He's just one of the, like, a loose figure that I picked up. So, but he's a really cool figure, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting this one out of his box and checking him out. So let's do it.
Alright guys, so we've got Mortal Kombat Commando spawn here. So yeah, I really didn't think I'd be picking up any in this line. It's just that JB Hi-Fi, so this is a Australian store if any of you Americans are watching, and yeah, they sometimes stock figures and they had them for really cheap, so I picked this one up for like $18-20, like really cheap compared to its full price thing. And yeah, interesting packaging. We've got, I believe, Scorpion on the back here as well as on the side. So yeah, that's kind of weird, but nothing too interesting. I do like the yellow and black box though, very nice. So let's get him out. We've just got the 4 tabs at the top and he's all set to come out. And then we've got the insert, so this one's a little different, but not too different from what we've seen from Mcfarlane. We've got the stand on the back, which you know I absolutely hate, destroys the box. But yeah, we got this dragon logo, which is obviously the Mortal Kombat logo. So let's just get this out and yeah, wreck the whole box. So this is obviously different. We've got Mortal Kombat instead of Spawn, but this is exactly the same stand. But it's a very nice stand, very crisp. No blemishes or anything on it. And of course we got Spawn. So I'm actually really impressed by how this figure looks. With the ones that I've been unboxing, like, I haven't been that thrilled with them, but look, he's got a wash, finally Mcfarlane, we've done it. We've got a wash back on our Spawn figures. Unfortunately it's in the Mortal Kombat line, which, oh man, I hope this transfers over to the other ones. So let's get him out of his box. Obviously he's got some little things I need to cut out and stuff, and he's got his cape through the plastic, which, you know, I am not the biggest fan of. It's a pain in the backside to get them out when they're like this, but we will manage it somehow. Let's get the rest of his tabs and then we're going to pull him out. So here we go. And as you can see, that was quite the struggle, but we did get there in the end. And yeah, I'm pretty impressed by the way that he looks. Not that it's too different from the other figures that we've been looking at, but it's different enough where I think that there's enough detail and a wash, which is really nice, and just, yeah, a lot of good things. So we've got those shoulders that I really like, but I noticed on this one it actually gets jammed if you pull it out too far. So let me know if you've picked him up and if that's a problem for you. It's, yeah, kind of annoying that that gets stuck there, but I'm not going to be playing with it all that much anyway, so it doesn't bother me too much. But yeah, obviously we got the double jointed elbows again, which is, yeah, fine, as well as same shoulder on this side, only this one doesn't get stuck. So yeah, don't know what went wrong with the other one. So we've got his head here, which I believe is the same head that is on the throne spawn. I could be wrong, but it looks like the same sort of green eyes and stuff, only he's got the bandana. His hands have some articulation, I mean his wrists. So obviously that one doesn't, because it's kind of like got that spawn wrap around it, so you can't really move it, but the other one's fine. We've got some here in the waist as well as the hips, and then we've got the double jointed knees. So yeah, this one is a bit stiff, but honestly, like, I've been complaining a little bit about the stiffness in these figures, but I think it's probably better than having a loose figure, wouldn't you say? I'd much rather have it stiff than, yeah, it being loose and not standing up. We got some in the toes, which, yeah, is interesting. So I suppose you could put him into some more poses. So these are the flames that come with him. Obviously the only accessories we do get with him. I kind of wish he got a gun, but, you know, because it is Commando spawn, I think he deserves a gun. And he does have a pistol on his waist, but it can't come out. But this is one that is in the Mortal Kombat series, so obviously he's not going to be using a gun in that. But I'm just trying to figure out how these go on, because you can see that they've got kind of like a wrap around them, but yeah, hopefully these go on relatively easy, which, yeah, wasn't too hard. So that flame wrap that goes around his hand actually kind of holds it in there, so it's actually a very good design. Actually, yeah, this is quite good, and man, I really like these flames. I think they look really cool. I kind of wish that we had got the same one for both hands. In this hand we have like a lightning one, I want to say. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it is a lot different to the other one, and noticeably different, so kind of wish we just got the same one for both hands, but I suppose it's nice to get a different one. So this one's a little bit harder. Obviously he's got his wrist thing here that, yeah, doesn't want to let me wrap this around his hand, so yeah, a bit of a problem, but not too bad. I think, yeah, if it sits like that, that's not too bad. And yeah, I think overall he looks really decent. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you with the showcase, and then I'll be back with my final thoughts.
Alright guys, that has been our look at the Mortal Kombat Commando spawn. And I've got to say, I am actually very impressed by this one. He's got, like, I've been complaining about the details on the other figures for quite a while now, and I don't like complaining about it, but with this one I feel like, yeah, they've actually done a good job, and yeah, it's nice to see, you know, some details like the bullets and the grenades, and that coloured properly with the belts coloured in a different colour. We've still got, you know, his white V going through his chest under everything that you don't really even see that much. So yeah, it's really cool. I love these flame effects in his hands. They kind of gave us two different ones. One kind of looks a bit more like lightning, while the other one's a bit more like fire. They kind of sit in his hands a little bit weird, but I think, you know, if he really wanted to play with them, and maybe heat them up and just move that bit of flame that goes around his hand, you could probably get it into a better position. I'm not going to do that because I am not that worried about it. But I think as well, like, it's really cool the way that they've done it, because wrapping that around his hand really holds it in there. It's quite secure, it's not going anywhere. While I don't really like the handle on them, you know, I think that it's an alright job. I think that, yeah, it looks fine the way that it is. We also got some, like, grenade shells, I think, on his waist with, like, one missing. So, like, I don't know, it's just really nice. Just a lot of really nice details on this one. We've also got the scarf around his face, as well as, well, the bandana, sorry, not a scarf, as well as the cape. And I think the thing that I've noticed why I like this one so much is they've actually used wash on it. And it's not the greatest wash in the world, but yeah, it has been quite a while since I've seen a wash on a Spawn figure. So yeah, I'm actually really impressed with this one. I picked him up for like $20, $18 or something. Like, usually he would be about $40, $45. That's Australian, of course. Yeah. But for $20, I am really impressed with this figure. This is, yeah, a really cool figure, and I'm definitely going to be looking into the rest of the Mortal Kombat line. I definitely want to get the other Commando Spawn. So yeah, I am actually really impressed by this one. We've got the same eyes that were on the, like, Throne Spawn, and I love the eyes, I love the face, so much detail there, looks really good. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comments if you've picked him up, or if you're going to pick him up. Leave me a like, that really helps me out a lot, and of course leave me a comment. You guys leave me the nicest comments, so I'm always down in there replying to everybody. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.